So this game has a lot wrong with it and um a lot of fun with it. I think people are way too harsh on this game, but I also can see their criticism. We got so many match types, but also so little match types. We got the brand new exploding barbed wire match, which has obviously never been in a game since it's an AEW match type. Really fun. The ladder matches are extremely fun. Um, you can do all types of crazy shit in it. We have the lights out match, which really is basically just an extreme rules match. The casino battle royale is a lot of fun. You can actually stand outside the ring, like not fully out of the ring, but outside on the apron, and just kind of like taunt out there and shit. You don't even have to technically be in the match, and you can dodge people's attacks if they try and punch you off. Though sometimes it does fail badly because my friends have done leg sweeps and knocked me off. Um, the fact that you can do signatures for a lot of stuff makes it a lot of fun. You can do it a really long time. I think the most I've done is like 20 without losing my signature. Um, so, if you have a wrestler you really don't like, you can beat the absolute brakes off of them, and you can even get rewarded with it because they'll put it in your high score thing and settings like, oh, this is your best rated match. I think my best rated match is in the 40,000s, and I had hit like 100 spine busters with Powerhouse Hobbs against Chris Jericho, and did like a bunch of finishers too and all kinds of stuff. There's weapon finishers. I don't know how many. I know for sure you can do it with the table and the exploding barbed wire bat. But, I just haven't played the game enough. I think I have like 36 hours. I usually don't pay attention to hours, but it's in settings for all to see, so I know how much hours I have for once. You can get a gold attire for every single wrestler in the game. What sucks though is you have to lose the title to do it. They don't say defend your title 20 times and you get a gold attire. No, you have to become AEW World Champion 20 times, which means you have to lose the belt 20 times. For a while, I actually did do matches like that, but it didn't take me too long to just switch to having two controllers or doing it with a friend and, getting the gold attires faster. A lot of people complained about the mini games. A lot of them are fucking fun. Some of them suck. I love the baseball one. I love the one where you throw the bombs in the ring and try to explode as much things as possible. I love the ones where you fight with bombs and try and knock people out of the ring. There's a light one where you can taunt in the light. It's a lot of fun. You can push your friends and try and get into the light first. There's a lot of fun mini games. Some of them kind of suck. Like there's this Orange Cassidy one where you're supposed to find Orange Cassidy. A lot of times I click on Orange Cassidy and it won't register. It's very weird. Other times it will. And then when the AI does it, they just get it immediately. It's very, very strange. Um, what else? The story mode fucking blows. You have to do the story mode 10 times to get a gold trophy. Um, but it really isn't that good. You only do like at least I think 25 matches of story mode and it's over. There's nothing really significant to come from it. You usually get put in the same storyline over and over and over again. And even if you make a different decision, they don't really matter that much. Like, you can join the inner circle, you can say no, but you basically just join the inner circle anyway, so it doesn't change anything. Um, I only played story mode 6 times. I think I did Punk, Kenny Omega, my girl Hikaru Shida, and a few others. But I only did it 6 times. I was finally ready to do something different with the women's being my last playthrough. Hikaru Shida. Had a lot of fun playing as her. Already had my gold attire unlocked. So I got to play through story mode with a gold attire. At first, you are fighting women, but they throw in this lazy ass storyline where Matt Hardy's like, "Hey, I'm too injured to compete for my match tonight, and you should fill in for me." And you do, because he comes up with this bullshit about how you need to prove that men and women can compete. But it's literally just an excuse for the rest of the story mode for you to never fight a woman again. You just fight men. It's pretty fucking ridiculous and pretty lazy. I guess I shouldn't have expected them to put effort into a woman's career mode. There's a lot of people that got left out, which, yeah, every WWE still does that, where people who are still in the company get left out. I mean, they used to do it in, the older games, like the Usos were in 13, but then they weren't in 14, but then they were in 15. Or Epico and Primo would be in a game, but then the next game they wouldn't be. Or Drew McIntyre would be in one game and then he wouldn't be in the next. Or, fucking Noam Dar, that happened recently. He debuted in 18, was in 19 and 20, still in the company, didn't make it into 22, but he made it into 23 and 24. So, Ethan Page was in AEW around the time I was watching. I was a big Ethan Page fan. I liked his team with Scorpio Sky. It was pretty fun. It was a shame they never won the tag titles together. But Ethan Page isn't in the game. Scorpio is. Ethan isn't. A lot of Dark Order is not in the game. Which, that's no new complaint. A lot of people complained about that. There's just a lot of people missing. And then they make a lot of people DLC, and then they just really hike the prices, but I can't say too much about that since I don't buy DLC. The gameplay is pretty fun. At times it is kind of frustrating, though, because it feels almost every time if you do a diving move off the top rope that isn't a finisher, they will fucking get you. Even if they're taunting. You dive off the top rope, they catch you. It's just kind of dumb. There's all kinds of different stuff. You can break barricades. You can break a TV screen. There's all kinds of cool shit. And with blood, the blood is amazing. Like, I'm not talking about realistic. It is a more arcadey game because it's supposed to go back to like the SmackDown versus Raw days. Or, that one that everybody talks about, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Personally, I've never played it. The blood, if you're fighting someone near a turnbuckle, the blood can drip on the turnbuckle. It can drip on the apron. It just looks fucking awesome. I wish tag matches weren't so fucking ass. They will fight you even when they're not legal. They'll just fucking get in the ring and start beating you up. There is no match customization. Can't make first blood, KO. Can't even make a match no DQ or not. Like, the only way to get a no DQ match is to pick a no DQ match. Like, lights out or barbed wire or something. Like, the one-on-one matches are the only one that isn't limited. One-on-one has one-on-one, normal, lights out, and then a falls count anywhere. But then tag matches are just tag matches. Fatal four-ways are just fatal four-ways. Triple threats are just triple threats. You can't change anything about it. You can't do anything about it. It's just pretty dumb. And the fact that you can only go up to 4 is a little stupid because fucking SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, you can do an elimination chamber, which is 6 people. I'm not going to go too hard on this game, but if it's going to be a brand new release, it's got to at least live up to the standards of older games. Like, it doesn't have to have absolutely everything the old games have. But when you're missing features like just being able to play as 6 characters in one match, it's kind of silly. Not to mention the fact that I really love custom arenas in this game. This will probably be my one and only hot take, and I like custom arenas better than WWE custom arenas. They just look way fucking cooler. I don't know why, but they do. You can't make custom titles when, once again, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, you can make custom titles. You can make custom characters. Don't expect to be able to make real wrestlers. You can make a few of them and they can kind of look like them. but the custom wrestling is very fucking limited. You can't even put your character in a shirt. You can put your character in the shirt if you want them to have it on in like a backstage segment in story mode or something, but you can't wrestle with a shirt on for whatever fucking reason. I mean, you can wear like a teddy bear suit or overalls or some singlet. You can't wear a fucking actual shirt. So if you wanted to make someone that wrestles in a shirt like Kevin Owens, you can't. You just can't use a shirt, which is just kind of silly, especially due to the fact that through AEW story mode, they have you earn a shit ton of fucking shirts, but none of them we get to wear while we wrestle. That's ridiculous. I haven't unlocked Luke Harper since he is like, it's just kind of random how you run into him. So I haven't unlocked Luke Harper yet, but I do plan to eventually. I do like that there isn't just dry commentary like the WWE games, and instead, in the background, it plays wrestlers' theme songs. I will say that fucking JR at the end of every match has dry commentary, though. He'll go, "What a match," or something like that. It's just, no, please, stop. Though, due to the fact that they do have a lot of wrestlers' theme songs that aren't in the game, you could make them as best as you can and then just give them their real theme song. Give them their real finishers and signatures. So, I mean, you could go with that. They have already confirmed that they really only did this because Kenny Omega's contract, the only reason he joined AEW was if he got put in a wrestling game. Makes sense that you want to be immortalized in a wrestling game. Doesn't have to be WWE. And the fact that they expect to just update this game for years to come. So there's not going to be an AEW 2 that's way more improved. I hope in updates they add more match types, even if they're not too crazy, or just add fucking customized rules, man. Why can't I do a DQ tag team match? That's pretty ridiculous.